you know, we suffered from all the natural humanistic tendencies of a letdown game, of a trap game, or whatever you want to call it. I didn't think we'd experience it because I thought, given being at 5-5 and kind of still battling to stay above 500 and be postseason eligible, that we'd have it tonight. But we didn't have it tonight. I thought that the biggest change in the last 3 games has probably been our point guard play, that Casey Ross Miller and Malcolm Canada have both played better. They've been more solid. I want to take Casey's head off a couple times in the first half for a couple of recurring errors, and is turning the ball over. But he's a winner. He's a pretty competent player, and it's just kind of encouraging to see in certain situations him shine. Now, I want him to shine more often. I want him to be more focused. I want him to be, you know, we don't need to be 11 down for all of a sudden you start taking over and start leading and making shots and making defensive plays and doing the things that he can do. Simeon continues to be inconsistent. I mean, I know he had double-double again tonight, but he was terribly inconsistent. Missed a lot of balls around the rim, and had some very costly turnovers. Made a big play at the end on that turnover. I put both 5 men in the game, Trayvon to bother the inbound pass, and then I wanted Simeon on Carter, and because I thought that Mike would try to go to Carter on the inside on some sort of a lob play, and they did. And Simeon's size off the ball was helped us make that last play. So we got a long way to go. We're not a good basketball team yet, but I'm proud of the way they competed, and I'm already looking forward to getting my hands on them when they get back from Christmas.
Antoine starts off very slow and ends up having 10 of his points. Once you are down 11 points there, after you hit the first 3, he kind of shrugged like it's about time. What did you see from him when you're down 11 and he does go on that run for you?
I think Antoine is really looking to find his role. On Niagara, almost every time down they came down, it was a play call for him. And here, that's not the case. And so he's trying to find his way in the break and in the continuity of the offense. And yet he's definitely capable of more as a player. He's got to pass the ball better. And it's one of the things that I'd like to see him improve on. I'd like to see him work harder without the basketball to get open. And I don't know how much he's enjoying playing. I don't know how much he is. And I got to find a way to get some more joy in the game for him a little bit.
Looked like you guys did a better job in the second half on avoiding turnovers. You had a lot of them at halftime.
Well, the ball's in front of me in the second half, and we did a better job, you know, with our offense in the second half. But it was fits and starts. There's no question it was fits and starts. Texas Southern's a good team. They're well prepared. They've been here since Sunday, and they had us well scouted. Carter was really effective as a pick and pop guy. I thought you know, Mike did a good job attacking our defense and recognizing how we like to guard and putting his guys in some pretty solid positions. I thought we could have scored well around the basket. We continue to struggle a little bit at the 4 spot. Alex and Jordan got 20 minutes, and then Malcolm got some minutes there at the 4 as well. And it's the second time that Alex and Jordan did not put up many numbers. So need those guys to come back and be more of a presence at their position.
Is Jack Purchase a guy you might look at again?
No.
You mentioned that there's some natural tendency to have a letdown, but when you are 5-5 and when this team's coming off a win at Michigan State, what is the feeling to see them not really respond until the final 10 minutes against this kind of?
It's not surprising because if you think we can you know, to think that we could change so many things so quickly, it's just not realistic. It's just not realistic. So I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, and I didn't think it would happen. So I'm disappointed. And I knew it could. I didn't think it would. I didn't think it would. But at the same time, Simeon's been very inconsistent. And early in that game, we got him the ball at the rim a bunch, and he couldn't finish. And that takes the wind out of your sails a little bit. So it's great to be in the position that he's in. It's another thing to shoot 4 for 12 from 2 feet.
Bruce, how important is it for him, as much as he's going to get fouled, to start making free throws more consistently?
It is. He shoots better in practice. He does. He works hard at it in practice, and obviously, the difference between, him being a 20-point guy and a teen guy is the free throw line. So it's crucial in close games. It is. And Sim instinctively makes some really great plays, and also instinctively, he does some things that'll drive you nuts.
Is taking the ball off the court with as many point guards as you have one of those things that'll drive you nuts?
Yeah, it is, and it's one of those things that I'm sure it makes him look very poorly coached and undisciplined. And yet, if we would actually run the floor with him and get open on the wings, he might be able to get us the ball. But we also stand there and watch him to fail. And so he's got to pick his spots.
Taj has certainly his least productive night of his career. It's arguable how you want to say worst, but least productive. What was wrong with his game tonight?
I don't know. You have to watch the tape, but he was he wasn't very productive, and he got in foul trouble. And probably, I would say that his absence would have been as big a reason for the loss, because Taj is our best on-the-ball defender, and those guys are really good driving the ball to the basket. And to not have him for 25 minutes and still be able to win a game when my best perimeter defender wasn't available is good. I thought Malcolm again stepped up, showed some heart, showed some character, made some plays. And I'm afraid, guys, it's just going to be a grind. It's going to be that way. This is not going to be a real consistent club.
You guys good?